To edit any of the contact forms, the booking forms or the join up forms, what you've got in the admin panel is two different courses of action. If you scroll down on the left hand side to the contact right at the bottom, you've got two options. You've got edit or database. First of all, if you select database, what you can do from there is you can actually select what has been actually submitted so far. So you'll notice that on the side here that there's something called select a form. If you select the form, you'll notice that there's the bookings, contact and join in options. If you select each one of them from the drop down, what you'll see is the menu, and what you've got is you've got an online record of anybody who's actually submitted so far using the forms. So at the moment you've got this 4 that's been submitted on the bookings form, and you can actually see when it was submitted, what time, first name, their email address, the phone number, their last name, the number in the party that they want to actually come to the booking, when they would like the date to be, the actual message itself, and actually what the IP address is, so you can actually ignore that for the time being. What you can do at the top is you've got something called the Excel Internet Query. You can actually export this so you can keep a record of this file. So if you go from the drop down, select the CSV option, that allows you to actually open it up into Excel as a spreadsheet. You can actually change the other options as well if you wanted to, but it's easier to do the Excel CSV. Once that's done, if you put export, what that does is it actually downloads the file and lets you save it to your disk. And you can do that for the same for all the forms. So when you select from the drop down contact, it puts in all the contact details as well, and also the join in, and you keep an online record of these. The emails themselves will go to you as well. I've just changed them now so that any email that comes through the system will actually go straight to your email address now, as it will to the back-end system. So really it's up to you which you find the best way of working. So you can actually do it so if somebody just checks the admin every day, that also sort of like reduces the risks of any emails going missing, because email systems such as Hotmail or AOL aren't the most robust systems and emails can go astray in them. So what I would say is every so often just check regular as well all the forms in the database section to see if they're coming through okay, and so you can actually reply to them. You've also got an option of then just managing it, of deleting it when they've been done. Always do a backup before you delete anything using the Excel for that. So that's basically databasing, checking up on what's been submitted, so it gives you like an online reference management tool if you like as well. To actually go in and edit one of the forms, if you select the edit option on the navigation, you'll see at the top here we've got contact, join in and booking. They're the different pages, and what you've got is you've got a number of different fields within the message. So this is basically the contact form, and you'll notice that they've got things like first name, email, last name, phone, subject, your message. Now with that, what you can do is you can actually select from the drop down over here to actually add a new field in there. So if you all of a sudden you wanted, rather than first name, last name, you wanted to change that to surname, just change the text on their surname. If you wanted to add a new field, say middle name, what you need to do is go to the generate tag, select text field, type in their middle name, and all you do is copy and paste whatever the text comes up here over there, and that's as simple as adding fields to the contact form. What I would suggest at the moment though is just if you want to do any changes to the forms, then just give me a call for that. If you scroll down the page a little bit further, you've got something called the mail. Now that's basically where the forms get mailed to. You'll see in a minute it's got my email address, but that'll be the Welbet bridal at AOL email address in there very shortly, and then that just proves that you'll get all the emails coming to you as well. So if you ever wanted to change the email address, all you need to do is go into Contact, Edit, scroll down to the mail section, and the to field, if you just change that. Everything else, if you just leave that as it is for the time being, because that basically sets up an autoresponder as well, so they can actually get the email reply for that. The same works for the joining and also the bookings. Once you've done any changes though on the page, it's also to highlight that there is a save button at the top right hand side, so you need to just do that. If you ever wanted to add a new form, you've got the option to do that with the red button there. So what you need to do is just select it as English, add new, and it'll give you one where you can actually name the form. It gives you the default of your name, email, subject and message as well. So and once that's done, you just insert that into your page itself, and always hit the save button at the top of the screen.